Vision and the realm originate from ideas by Xue Feng. The breadth of one's vision and the depth of one's realm are proportional to the greatness of their ideas. President Donald Trump of the United States had the idea of making America great again. The former Prime Minister of Japan, Fumimaro Kono, aspired to create the Greater East Asia prosperity sphere. Adolf Hitler's idea was to stand at the highest point in the world and shout to all, "Attention!" Setting aside their personal qualities and the harm their ideas caused humanity, we focus on the role these ideas played in their lives. Trump became the President of the United States because his idea wasn't about marrying 10 more wives and having 100 children, but rather to make America great again. Hitler's aspiration wasn't to become a billionaire or glorify his ancestors, but to become a world leader. His idea shaped Hitler. There's a joke about a thief, A, studying fashion, when asked by thief B if he plans to buy clothes. If he plans to buy clothes, a response, "I'm studying where the pockets are on the clothes. The ultimate aim is to steal wallets." Limiting even a clever person to become just an invincible thief. Think about it. What is your idea? Let's take China as an example. Looking at some data, since the 18th National Congress, nearly 5 million corrupt officials have been punished. From 1988 to 2021, about 33.48 million criminals were arrested. Currently, there are reports online that about 780 million people in China are in debt, averaging a debt of 140,000 yuan per person. Nearly 300,000 people commit suicide every year. These figures, combined with those plagued by disease, and those who often quarrel and fight, show many people living conflict, difficult and struggling lives. These data reflect life tragedy rooted in their ideas. 5 million corrupt officials driven by the desire to possess money to the greatest extent. 33.48 million criminals cannot escape selfishness and ego. Nearly 800 million in debt are trapped by vanity, and 300,000 suicides lack proper faith. We can glean an insight from this. The lower the idea, the more difficult the life. The higher the idea, the more glorious the life. Let's compare and see if this prediction holds. 8 individuals. The first dreams of owning a house and having 3 children. The second aspires to be a civil servant with a secure job. The third desires to bring glory to ancestors and earn the envy of friends and family. The fourth wants to own a store earning 20,000 yuan a month. The fifth dreams of running a listed company and gaining fame. The sixth aims to become a president. The seventh aspires to become a Buddha, and eighth wishes to make everyone in the world live happily, freely, and joyfully. From these 8 individuals, we can generally conclude that the grander the idea, the fuller the life. Ideas determine a person's achievements. We can also infer that the third and fifth individuals are more likely to commit crimes, while the seventh and eighth individuals are almost immune to corruption and crime. However, the sixth individual has a higher chance to becoming a dictator like Hitler. In this era, dominated by money and power, people have largely abandoned their ideas. Mentioning ideas is often seen as futile. As people no longer discuss them, this lack of ideas leads to conflicts and confrontations everywhere between ideologies in the East and West, among nations over interests, in ethnic conflicts, in the struggle between humans and nature, and in cognitive conflicts among people. We see no bright future for human civilization and find few people with great ideas. Of course, there are those online who claim to realize the idea of a harmonious world, but on closer inspection, their harmonious world is just a slogan without substance. An undefined, harmonious world could turn the entire earth into a prison. Imagine a dictator without respect for personal freedom, speech, or thought, ruling the world under the use of under the guise of creating a harmonious world. Imagine a dictator without respect for personal freedom, speech, or thought, ruling the world under the guise of creating a harmonious world. Wouldn't that be terrifying? Therefore, it is hoped that more and more people with saint-like thoughts and grand ideas will emerge among humanity.